Alright, hey everyone. In this video we'll show you how to just do a simple plot without a border. Let's say you're just you've drawn something like a floor plan like this and you're just going to some informal meeting and you just want to get something on paper. You don't care about a formal title block or exact scales or something, just to get something on paper. How would you do this? Well, here I've already opened up AutoCAD. And the file that I'm using is, you can get it from Moodle. If you go to Moodle, under Assignments, there's Lab 5. If you click on Lab 5, and you'll see this file here, Floor Plan from Lab 4. Okay, so you can download that file, and that's the file that I'm working with here. Okay, so how would we just simply put something on paper? You can just click on the print here, or we call it the plot command. Okay, click on plot. The other way you could access that, let me close that, is you could just type in the command plot. Press enter and it's the same thing. Okay, well, the first thing you want to do is select a printer that you'll be working with. Now, obviously all your computers are maybe connected to different printers, so your list may look differently than me. But what I'll do is I want you to use this printer here. It's called DWG to PDF. It's basically a virtual printer that all it does is it turns your print into a PDF file, and then you can take that PDF and print at any print shop that you would like. Okay, so use this DWG to PDF. Click on that. The next thing you would want to do is select your paper size here. So if you click here, you can see there's lots of different paper sizes. Scroll up here. I like to use some of these. It's called ISO full bleeds. Now here's probably the two main ones you would want. Here's an A4 that's landscape. There's an A4 that is portrait. So if I click on that, this is an A4 sheet of paper. This gives you a preview size. Right? I could change it to landscape by selecting this A4 one here. Just the dimensions are switched. I click on that A4, well, now that's landscape. If you want an A3 sheet of paper, there's the ISO full bleed A3 here, either one of these. Okay, there's an A3 landscape right there. Okay, so whether you're printing A4, A3, A2, you can select the paper size. Now you have to choose what plot, or the plot area, what to plot. If you just want to get something on paper, the easiest thing is called window. Click on window and it will bring you to here, and now you click one time and let go, and then click again, and now whatever you've grabbed in that window, that's what it will plot. So if you click on a preview here, there's what I selected in my window. Okay, I can click the X here to close the preview, and I'm back here. If you want to center it on the plot, you can just click on this button here, click preview, and now you see what I've selected. That window is centered on the plot. Okay, so that's that. The other thing here is the fit to paper. Right now I have that checkbox checked, and so it's not actually giving some exact scale. It's just fitting what I've selected from my window onto the paper. Well, I could give it some scale here. You could come down here, I don't know, let's try 1 to 40. Let's see what that looks like. Let's preview that. Okay, that's too big. Okay, so maybe let's try 1 to 100. Let's see what that looks like. Hit preview. Okay, that's a little better, maybe a little small, right? So you can define what you would, whatever scale you would like. There's 1 to 50. That's pretty good. Okay, so now this scale is actually a 1 to 50 scale, right? So the paper is 50 times smaller than what you have in reality. Okay. Most of the time, if you just want to get something on paper, you don't care about the scale, just click on fit to paper there. All right. Now, the next important thing that you need to see is up here. This is really important. Yours may not be set to monochrome. It may be something else. Yours might be a none right now. What this does is it shows the colors. Okay, so if I set it to none, what it does is it says whatever color of the layer that you had, well, that's going to be the same color that it prints. But some of these colors would be actually kind of hard to see on a white sheet of paper. Like you can see the yellow doesn't really show up very well. So maybe you don't actually want to print with color. Well, the two main other options you can do, if you just want black and white, that's this monochrome here. Click on monochrome, click yes, and now click on preview and you see it's changed to black and white. Okay. The other most popular option other than monochrome is this grayscale here. Click on grayscale, click yes, preview, and you see it just made everything just to a certain grayscale. So the yellow is not yellow anymore, it's just a very light gray. Okay, so this is one way where you can change the color here. Okay, so after you have your colors selected, let's turn ours back to just black and white, monochrome. Let's say you actually want to turn that into a PDF now. You can just click on OK. And now it's asking you where you want to save it. Okay, so maybe I want to put mine on the desktop. Or it doesn't matter, I can put it here in documents. So make sure you know where you save it, okay? This would be my desktop, I can save it here. So if I save it there, okay, yours may not come up with a preview. Mine actually is set to where it automatically opens. But if you go here to your desktop, there's that PDF file there that I've saved, okay? So now you can open that PDF file. There it is. That's an A3 sheet of paper, black and white. Just get something on paper. Now you can take that to any printer you want and print it. All right, well, that's it for this video. I'll show another one later about how to do more printing. This is just showing how to get something on paper. So the main thing to notice there when we did our plot command is this selecting to window, right? So for example, let's say I only want to print, I don't know, this room here. You can just select that. But I have to select my printer, preview, and you can see it's only printing that room. Okay? So that selecting the window here is the easiest thing to do just to get something on paper.